Chris,
Moving like a
with each passing day, we're learning more and more about how things are going to be different with Jerod Mayo being the head coach of the New England Patriots.
Yeah.
Remember, he apparently received a little bit of blowback for saying, let's burn through some cash, is what he said, for free agency.
Yeah. Basically, the Patriots version of the Red Sox full throttle offseason.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's burn through some cash. And then, as you know, not many people accepted the Patriots' cash, and that's going to be an issue for them while they rebuild and show that, hey, come on out here. And with all due respect to Jacoby Brissett, it might be more enticing for other quarterback situations to be to get a top-notch free agent wide receiver to show up.
Totally.
Because how long is he going to be? Are you going to go and get a rookie quarterback, or is Brissett really going to be the guy for how long? So that's an issue. And so he's like, let's burn through some cash, and some cash wasn't actually accepted. And he even said that today, like, hey, I'm a first-year head coach. I'm kind of learning,
Right.
And then there's some honesty, man. I told you, he said, when he took the job, we're going to go and get the best player at the most important position, 3rd overall. That's a quarterback. But he also said today, hey, listen, we're willing to take other offers. If the Giants offer a song to go from 6 to 3 because they love Drake May so much, then you drop down to 6 and figure out the other stuff later on.
Yeah, I think so.
Because in the way that the Titans are building their team right now, let's go get Calvin Ridley. Took him from you, right?
Yep.
Let's go get L'Jarius Sneed in a trade for a song, but it's going to cost us $1 gajillion. They're spending money like crazy on free agents, and the Patriots are not.
Well, and fans are seeing that, and they're being like, hey, what are we doing? We had a high cap space going into free agency, and what do we do with it?
Slow and steady, pal. Yeah. I would, if I'm the Patriots, it's not like, yeah, man. I mean, there's not many Jeffrey Simmons on the team. I mean, there's enough pieces there, right? In Tennessee.
Really
Plus, they have the quarterback. They have the quarterback.
Yeah.
New England's own Will Levis.
James Bond, yeah.
So I understand. I if I'm a Patriot fan, I'd want slow and steady winning the race. What are you going to just spend all this money in free agency just to win 6 games?
Yeah, it's not like we're going to win the Super Bowl next year, so let's just kind of rebuild.
And then plus, make sure if you do get the young quarterback, you make the right decisions in surrounding him, not only with the proper pieces when it's time on the field, but in the coaching staff. This is what Mayo had to say about Mac Jones. Give a listen to the very end of this soundbite.
Mac Jones came in and had a lot of success early on. We always talk about that jump from year 1 to year 2 and how significant that year is, or that bridge is to year 2. And I would say it was a combination of things, that really kind of hindered that growth in the second year. One thing I did learn about that process was, as you continue to develop a quarterback, it's not only the players you put around them, but also the coaches that you put around this guy. Not only the coaches, but it can go all the way to the ops teams and things like that. To support a guy who plays the most important position in sports, and to ask him as a rookie to come in is always going to be tough. And then you get to year 2, you want to see that jump. You get to year 3, you would want to see success like this, just straight line. But realistically, that's not what it is. It's like a bunch of ups and downs. And I think just supporting a quarterback is one of the biggest things.
Yeah, he's dead on. I mean, it's the biggest blunder of Bill's coaching career is what he did to Mac Jones in year 2, putting him with Matt Patricia as the OC.
And Joe Judge.
Like, what was that? I'll never understand it. More than not playing Malcolm Butler, more than all this other mysteries in the last 20 years, what he did to Mac Jones in year 2 was inexcusable. He basically ruined his career.
In New England. Right, yeah. How about that? How about Mayo with just unvarnished? It's also surrounding him with the right up to the operations too.
Love it.
Man, that's Bill's bailiwick.
He's right. He's dead on.
All right. This is some of the stuff that Jerod Mayo is saying.
Now he's probably going to go back and probably shouldn't have said that.
No. I mean, but if he's telling the truth and he's just like saying like, this is my opinion while watching this all play out.
Yeah.
He had a front row seat for the whole thing.
Anyone with 2 eyes could see what was going on in that year and how much of a disaster it was.
Yeah.
It ruined the kid.
How about that?
It's a bummer. Mac Jones was a good player.
I don't mind the way that I don't mind the way that the Patriots are building. What are they supposed to do? Hey, hey, Calvin Ridley.
Oh, you can't.
Let's
give
pay
him
you $90 million.
Yeah, you can't give him $25 million a year. Who's going to throw him the ball?
That's not the way you build the roster. You build it. You got to build it from the inside out. If you're restarting, you got to get the offensive line done.
They did a good job re-signing key players.
Yes.
The roster wasn't great, but the defense was good. Bring those guys back.
Well, the defense is good too. Now
key
that's
guys
gonna,
on the offensive line.
Now that was always Belichick taking straw and turning it into gold. Now that I need to see out of Mayo, because say what you will about what he did with Mac Jones and all that stuff.
The defense was balling last year.
But they always do. They always do, and they always first 2 weeks would just kind of try and figure stuff out, and then by week 16, 17, and 18, they're tough and they turn you over and they win games. But the question is who's going to be the quarterback, and then how do you build it out from there? I don't mind that they didn't make a big splash in free agency. That's good. Draft and keep those players and pay them.
Somebody's going to give you a haul for number 3.
Maybe do that.
You got to.
Unless you fall in love with Drake May and you see that he's the guy.
Well, he had some nice things to say about Drake. Said the super high ceiling.
I know, which is also another way to say, come get him if you want him.
Yeah.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.